What's up? How you doing? Good. I didn't formally meet with them. We had an informal together, but it was a good meeting. Just went over the defense, drew up some plays, and just got to meet a little bit of their coaching staff. So it went really well. I love how they like how their players they want them to play free, like play with no thinking, just fly around and just play ball. So that's what they're there for. So it was a really good meeting to say the least. What up, Pooh? I met with Baltimore, Indy, Dallas, Cincinnati, a couple others. I can't remember off the top of my head, but those are some of them.
There's only 300 guys here at the Combine. 10% of those play their high school ball on Georgia. What is it about the stadium that brings a smile to your face and represents?
I truly believe Georgia has the best football in the country. You know, week in, week out, you're playing against guys who are here today. So you're playing championship football every single week, playing against championship players every single week, and you're competing with the best. So I think it's just a testament to the talent we have in Georgia, and it's the best football in the country. Yeah, I talked to my guy Jared. My guy Jordan just got here yesterday, so it's cool to see guys that I grew up with and play little league ball with, to just see us really just chasing our dreams out here. So it's truly just a special moment.
Is it surreal to have high school teammates here at the Combine together, living out that dream that you guys talk about when you guys are so young?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel real. I literally remember Jared was coming over to my house. We were riding bikes together. Jordan's still one of my best friends till this day. So it's special that we're just out here chasing our dreams and just trying to make our families proud, trying to make our city proud.
Jared, in the same what would it mean to play for the hometown team?
It would be special. I grew up watching the Falcons, going to Falcons games, and just rooting them on. So that would truly be a special moment. We have a bunch of Clemson guys there too. So if I got to line it up with them, that would truly be special.
Brady, all the boys.
Yeah.
Be behind those guys.
It would mean the world. I played 3 years with Rook, and I've watched Grady all my life really. Then we got Bradley Pinion, we got AJ Terrell, we got all those guys. So it would be special just to keep that Clemson Atlanta connection going. So we'll see what happens.
The Carolina Panthers are obviously close by. They've never drafted a Clemson ever. What are they missing out?
Hey, whatever they decide to do in their building, that's up to them. But I think just at Clemson we produce great men, great football players, and if they come get any of our Clemson guys, they're going to be very happy with what we do and what value we bring to their program. So that's ultimately it's up to them. But what we have at Clemson is truly special. So we'll see what happens.
Is that ever talked about? You guys are right down the road. They've never drafted.
No, we kind of just stay inside out. Whatever they decide to do, that's on them. But I wouldn't say it's a conversation that's really talked about.
Barrett, have you met with the Giants?
Yes, sir.
Now, Dexter Lawrence is a Clemson guy.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine playing behind a Mack truck like that in the NFL?
I'm sure the Giants backers love playing behind Dexter because Dexter is I remember the first time I met him, I'm like, wow, that's a large man. But pause. But Dexter, I'm sure the Giants backers are very fortunate to play behind him. Dexter just being all-pro, all the accomplishments that he's had throughout his whole career. He's truly one of the best ever play. So I know the backers love playing behind him, and if I were to play behind him, it'll be special. But he's definitely one of the best at what he does. Wherever they want me to play, I just like playing ball. I feel most comfortable just playing football. This is a sport that I've grown up playing, grown up loving. So if they want me to play nose guard, I'll play that. But obviously that's probably not gonna happen. But I just love this game. I just love being out there making plays and just making my family proud. So that's what it's all about.
So which one are you looking more forward to participating in? looking to show on teams, something maybe they didn't see today?
Yeah, I'm definitely doing everything and looking forward to it. And I wouldn't say anything specifically. I'm just gonna be out there, just having fun. I remember watching this as a kid, so it's cool to just be finally out there doing it and just showing my abilities, my God-given abilities. But I wouldn't say there's a specific drill. I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Barrett, have you met any of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yet?
I have not met with Tampa Bay yet. No, sorry.
Potentially playing next to Lamont.
He's one of the best ever. So just to, if I were to come in and learn from him, it would truly be special. Levante, I've watched so much of his tape. I love how he approaches the game, his mentality, his leadership, and just how he flies around and hits people. So it'll be special to come in and learn from him. But he's definitely one of the best ever players.
What state do you think we're in?
Georgia, easily Georgia. And I just said that, you're playing championship football every single week. You're going against the best of the best. And that might be, an arguable statement, but I truly believe Georgia has the best football. Second, I would say Texas or Florida. I probably couldn't choose a true second, but Texas or Florida for sure. 57, 58. I think it was 57, but yeah. I can only choose one school, and I made the right decision choosing Clemson. So that's where God wanted me to be. Raiders? No, I have not spoken to Raiders. What up, Brooks? Oh my gosh. I could go on and on and on about Cade. Just the day that he stepped foot on campus, his freshman year, he's been that same guy since the day that I left. And I know he's going to continue to be that same guy. And he's truly just one of the most special people I've ever been around. He's led our Bible study groups. He's led our football team. He leads in any room that he walks in. And he's truly one of a kind. And everyone sees the success that he's had on the field, but no one sees that he's the first one in the building and literally the last one to leave. And I know that's a statement that always gets, tossed up in the air a lot, but Cade truly embodies that every single day. And I've learned a lot from him. Even me being older than him, he's truly inspired me in ways that I couldn't even imagine. So I love Cade to death. That's going to be my brother for life. But truly one of the most special men I've ever been around. Dang, how do I? I'll say a bomb. Because a bomb is explosive, and I would say I try to be pretty explosive. So I also try to be versatile. I feel like there's versatile styles of bombs, but I would say a bomb, just explosive, versatile, can do whatever you need it to do, and just wreak havoc on the field. Yeah, it was definitely cool to, get Clemson back into the playoffs. Obviously, wish we could have, gone farther and won it all. But it was a surreal experience. The way college football is shaping, having home playoff games, that was a fun experience. And, walking into Texas and everybody's rooting against you, nobody wants you to win. It was a fun experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. Obviously wanted to win that game, but it was truly just fun getting Clemson back into the playoffs. And I know these guys, they're going to continue that legacy and continue just building off of the season that we had. So it was special, to say the least.
Who's the toughest guy you saw in a game this year that you got matched up with one-on-one?
Toughest guy? I wouldn't say. I'll say toughest guy I played was Lenore Sellers from Carolina. Didn't have him one-on-one. Obviously, wasn't a running back or a receiver or a tight end, but he was definitely one of the best I've ever played against. Just his ability to extend plays, make plays with his legs, and just, he really forces the defense to be on your toes every single play. So I would say Lenore Sellers.
Who's the guy going back to Clemson next year that we're not talking about right now, but a year from now we'll all be talking about?
Wade Woodaz. His last name says it all, but Wade is one of the most influential guys I've ever been around. Just the leader he is, the man he is, the player he is, the best friend he is, the brother he is. Wade's gonna walk into a room and he's gonna command that room. And like when Wade talks, people listen. And just, you talk about him on the field, like he can literally do everything on the field and not just do it, but at a high level at that. So, you know, that's my brother for life. That's my golf partner. That's everything. Like he's one of my best friends I've ever had in my life. So Wade's he's gonna shock a lot of people this year for sure.
Is there a moment that stands out to you from Cade Klubnik this year where you're like, all right, like he's our guy? Like obviously you knew he was a guy, but
yeah.
Is there a point that stands out that you'll think back on this season?
I would say we played Pitt, and it was an up and down game. But last drive for our offense, last drive, Cade dropped back, acted like he was about to throw, and then he ran like 50-something yards. I think it was like the longest game-winning touchdown in Clemson history or something. But that just showed like the heart that Cade has, and just it was like I said, it was an up and down game, like a lot of adversity, a lot of highs and lows. But you know, Cade embraces those moments, and he steps into that moment with so much confidence. So he called game, and then on defense we had to get a big stop to win the game. But that moment is gonna probably live in my head rent free the rest of my life.
You're gonna take your first NFL paycheck, and you got to bet it on a Clemson freshman last year, making it to the league 3 years from now.
Clemson freshman right now
Guys that you played with last
that I played with last year,
inside of the ball.
Sammy Brown. Sam, first of all, he's wise beyond his years. Like, the kid's a biology major, probably one of the smartest kids I've ever been around. Definitely one of the smartest kids I've been around. But it's rare you see a kid like Sammy in today's world, in today's football world. Like, he came in literally day one, he was ready to play. Like, you could see his physicality, his speed, his intelligence, all of it just at a high level. And you know, I learned a lot from Sammy, and I was 3-4 years older than him. So Sammy, like, everyone knows his name, obviously, but he's truly one of the most talented players I've ever been around, one of the smartest I've ever been around. So he's going to continue to show why he's one of the best.
As you kind of reflect on just years of stories with Rook, what comes to mind?
That Rook is just a big goofball. You know, obviously his football, you know, the play speaks for itself, but he is the most goofy, funniest guy I've ever been around. Like, obviously on the field he's locked in, he does his thing, but off the field he's just a fun guy to be around. And I think the Falcons probably figure that out fast, but Rook is one of a kind for sure.
Barrett, one more.
Yeah.
How about Wade Woodhead?
Style.